gorgeous. just spent the last like 3 minutes trying to send out a tweet, but for some reason it won't let me tweet. It just keeps saying tweet failed. So fuck it, I guess. Hi everybody. Welcome in. Apologies. I went to get some water, made sure that I had a pee. I'm good to go. And I was like, send out those tweets. Do the old Twitter doohickey. I have to Twitter, but I must tweet. Hello, Wade. Executive producer of the game that we will be playing today. Well, that makes it sound like you actually worked on the game. No, more so like executive producer of the stream for the game that we are playing today. Thank you, Wade. We're going to be doing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father, which is going to be our time. Apparently, it is a cult classic from 1993, where you play a struggling bookstore owner called Gabriel Knight. And then you have to go and solve murders in New Orleans. That's all I really know about it. It's going to be a good time. Been doom scrolling through Reddit for the last 12 minutes waiting. I'm sorry, Casual Furry. How are you, though? And how are you, Wade? Tempestus, hello? Everybody's coming just at the right time, as I've been delaying for 10 minutes. But that's normal. You know, I feel like... I feel a little bad with starting the stream, and then sometimes there are people that are there straight away, but I'm like... I still haven't done any of the things that I meant to do. I'm supposed to have like 5-10 minutes to let people just come into the stream, you know, and then they can go get some water or make a tea or something. But some of you are here straight away, and I'm like, oh, jeez. I'm making people wait. And hello, Nisha, as well. Saw your message before. Hope you have a wonderful dinner. Unacceptable, pretty good. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, we got there in the end. Well, yeah, I suppose so. 10 minutes isn't too much of a wait. Once I can get the annoying pre-roll ads out of the way without people missing anything. So there is a purpose, at least for like 3 minutes at the start of the stream. I have to go back to work in about 20 minutes? Okay, no problem, Tempestus. I saw that you have played some content warning. I still don't know anything about it aside from the Steam trailer. Very much looking forward to Thursday. For those that don't know, in 2 days' time, this Thursday, I will be joining Okaru, Luxury Pigeon, and Schneebels all together. So, as we make content in a new game that came out just a week ago called Content Warning. It's going to be... It's going to be a laugh, at the very least. We're all going to be scared shitless, no doubt. So that's going to be a very good time. Don't miss that on Thursday. But if you're looking to just hang out, have a nice, kind of like relaxing end to your Tuesday, well, what's more relaxing than murder? Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father, will be starting in just a few minutes. That makes me sound like I'm on the BBC. Like I'm doing those Ocker alerts again. Oh. But hey, we got the lurk fishing thing up. So, that's working again for those that enjoy their fishing. Thank you, Tempestus. Batsy content one is so fun. I can't wait to watch you guys play it. I hope it will help me find some people to play it with. I'm sure it will. Can you believe that it was Pidge that messaged us all about content warning? He was the one that initiated it. Big scaredy cat Pidge. Unbelievable. Think he's good at Boo is bad? Probably. Me too. I'm not so good with horror either. think the most horror game that we played on this channel is likely Resident Evil Village. We've played some pretty twisted games. Is the art rotating? It is, yeah. We played some pretty twisted games, like Omori. Omori is mentally exhausting. And it's a little bit horror, but it's like cutesy horror, so, you know. It's not jump scares, necessarily. He'll definitely regret his decision. He saw a couple screenshots, I know that much, and was like, what have I done? Not good with horror either, but the game is just silly enough. I don't have too many arse tags, gotcha. Well, I'm very much looking forward to that. For now, though, we got Gabriel Knight today, and also maybe Sunday for Gabriel Knight, if it grips me. If it hasn't gripped me fully, then maybe I'll play something else. But I will still likely finish Gabriel Knight because it's only like a 10 to 12 hour game, which means it'll be like a 15 to 18 hour game for me, which is fine. I love that length of game. So let's start up with Gabriel Knight, shall we? Don't have to lurk though. I got a lot going on at work. Oh, no worries. Wait. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, hold on. This game does not serve my resolution. I will need to do 1920 by 1080. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do the best graphics possible. Huh. And then this monitor. We'll see if that works. Nope. No. It asked me what monitor I wanted to use, and it said default. It said left monitor, which is the monitor that I use to look at chat and things. And then I got my main monitor on my right. So I was like, oh no, change it over to the right, and then it put it on the left. Lie to me. Let's try that again. Beesh. Okay. Display 1. This one. Is that gonna work? It is. Cool. It's very loud. I've not opened it so far. Okay. Fishing is gonna need to go away. Sorry, fishing. Oh god. Things are happening. Oh. Okay, I have rescued your ears. Oh. We could put the narrator voice on or off. I think we keep it on. Having a little bit of... I don't know. A little bit of a change for me. Could be nice. Oh, God! Where the fuck did that music come from? Huh. Hello, Pengu. Welcome in. How are you doing? Is that loud enough for people? Maybe this is a bad example of what the game is going to be like because the music is going hard right now. Plenty loud, okay. Let's just hit new game. I don't know what the graphic novel is. Oh. That was... Oh my god! You can't be doing us dirty like that, game. We put you at less than half volume. Oh. Sorry, everyone. Let's figure this out. What will I do to so that we don't skip this cutscene, but then also... Yes, I know what to do. Be right back. Hold on. Woof! That was loud. If I go into my sound mixer... Ba, 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 ba. Okay, Gabriel Knight. Bring you down by at least 50%. Yeah, yeah, done. Done, 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 done. Insane how loud that was. After we changed the sound settings. Hold on, let me just test this again. Okay. It's manageable. It's manageable. Oh yeah. Now that my ears aren't being blown away, I'm feeling it. About to have a rave. Hello, Cass. Welcome in. How you doing? I do agree, actually. We maybe do need a headbang bat emote. Oh, I need to get so many more emotes. So many fresh ideas. Jason Victor as Gabriel Knight. Amy Kelly as the narrator. I missed that name. Dave Fennoy. Dave Fennoy! Love Dave Fennoy. That jam. Lots of interesting artwork, shall we say. Ooh. Now I bet the game itself is going to be ridiculously quiet. Where are we? Oh. Day 1. Holy shit. This is cool. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The link was smooth, and I didn't get the chance to read the rest. How interesting.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel's allowed. I mean, he's out. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Grace is very sassy.
Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're
It's that
researching.
voice.
That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
What
You
kind
mean
of
your
accent
reader?
is that?
She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your
It's
bed? stays in
Louisiana,
your bed,
is
as
it?
far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
Like I thought. It is now quite quiet. Whoa, there's a lot on my screen. Okay, score bar shows your score. Points can be earned through key events, solving puzzles, learning about the world, etc. Try and get the maximum score. Clicking and holding down the score bar show all of the hotspots in the area. The spacebar also reveals them. Okay. Right. Solve puzzles in the area. Hold space for hits. Move the cursor around the screen to find hotspots or to move. Click once to walk and double click to teleport. Interact with someone or something. The cursor will highlight and display a text label. Click it to see what actions are available. Pause button displays the menu. Pressing escape also does this. Okay, F5 to save. F7 open load menu. Oh, wow. Okay. No, there's more. Journal button displays Gabriel's journal, which records his thoughts as you play. The journal records clues and important information. The journal's hints tab provides guidance. The star button displays special edition content, such as concept art, notes, interviews, and more. Each area shows different special edition content. Ooh. This button hides all of the other buttons on the bottom of the screen. Pressing the button again will display them. The inventory button opens the inventory window, as does pressing I. Left of the bag is your active item, which can be selected from your inventory. Clicking on the active item lets you interact with it. The map button teleports Gabriel to the world map. You can also press M to go to them. Certain areas of the game, this button will be grayed out and cannot be used. Okay. Use the talk icon to talk. Use the hand icon to hand. Use the operate icon to operate. Use the active item to active. Use the eye icon to eye. And use the open icon to open. Makes sense. Replay tutorial, escape menu, save, load. Okay, fine. Use hand to give hand in marriage? Well, okay, we're back. Whew. A lot of things just happened there. I'm a bit overwhelmed already. But welcome everybody to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone has played this. This is a trilogy? This is the first of the trilogy? I'm not committing to playing all, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It is not the voice I was expecting either, though, to be fair. Hey, the bunny rabbits can do voodoo, best of both worlds. Potentially. I know that the murders in this game have something to do with voodoo. Already betrothed? That would be adultery, you ruffian. My apologies. Okay, so there's a... First things first, we should make ourselves some coffee. Up. Up.
Blessed caffeine.
No way! Does the narrator also have a Louisiana accent? Good thing I'm a deviant, bounced like a cougar, pengu.
Good coffee.
Oh, good. Lovely. Alright, I need to click and
The
then...
books on the
Careful.
table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel.
I still think we need to boost voices. So maybe we do this, and then bring music down and sound effects down.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
That's a bit better, I think.
Gabriel doesn't need to carry that around.
Wow. What a voice. Right, it is more authentication
Stampede, June
accent.
18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Sorry, read the newspaper. Storms ahead. Read the paper on day one. Got our first achievement, everybody. We're doing it. New Orleans Times. Voodoo murders terrify residents. 6 murders in 2 months have pushed the residents of New Orleans into a cold state of fear. The crimes have been dubbed the voodoo murders due to the ritual trappings found at the crime scenes. The police have no leads, but they said in a press statement today that the victims are all out-of-towners. That's cold comfort for natives, who have been locking their doors at night and leaving the once rollicking streets of the French Quarter deserted. The mayor has promised a swift resolution to the case, but so far neither the NOPD or the perpetrator seem to be listening.
Times dated June 8th.
Gotcha.
Potential storms ahead.
So that,
Right.
okay, that's fine. Alright, so books, coffee machine, box.
The box has Gabriel's name on it, written in his grandmother's handwriting. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top.
Take it. The way that the characters are modeled, and I guess the way that Gabriel just moved around the table to pick something from the box, it really reminded me of like The Sims 1 from 20-something years ago. I don't know. I suppose it's from the same era if this is 1993. The remastered version, mind you. So this actually came out in 2014. But initially, 1993.
The chandelier is original. Gabriel finds it charming.
Gabriel finds it charming.
All right. He can't afford to replace it.
Oh. Whoa. Das Lyrik, German poetry, German-English dictionary, also sprach Zarathustra. Will we need a German-English dictionary? Faust? Siddhartha?
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Risa means a journey. I wonder if I'll ever use this stuff.
I have been learning German, so maybe I won't need the dictionary all too often.
A book of German
One can
poetry
hope.
that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
New Orleans. It's not what I would have imagined to have, like, German ties. Maybe it doesn't, but I guess because Gabriel's grandfather has all of these German books. Is that common in New Orleans? I thought it was more French. I have no idea.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf, die Seele wühlen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
Okay. Let me do my best to translate. Drei Drachen? 3 something. Kriegen, don't know. In my Schlaf? In my sleep? Die Seele... I don't know what Seele is. Wollen Sie... Endings... Frass... Nah, it's lost me. I can get a couple of words here and there, but that's it. European, but mostly French. No ties as far as I know. There is a pretty big community. Let's mention Haitian as well. Ah. Surprised that Chicago has a big Polish community. Man. Look at us. So international. Okay, can't,
It's a book about the world of snakes.
Thank you.
Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
The fuck? Don't be mean to Grace because she knew something cool about dragons. Okay, wait. What's
Gabriel
this?
Lee.
Dra.
Oh. Draken actually could have been very useful there. What have I done?
Gabriel Lee.
Possession means possessed.
Okay.
That's
Means
handy.
possessed. That is handy to know.
Gabriel leaves.
Spiel means game.
I knew that. Or play.
Gabriel leaves through it.
Mittag means midday.
Midday. Yep. Mittag. Okay.
Dry Draken, Krieken, and meinen
But it doesn't say any of those words there.
Lebendig zum Frost.
It did say Draken and I missed it. Oh. Dragons imagine dragon D's nuts. Very good. Well done.
Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
Could just buy used, Gabriel. Would have been far cheaper.
Grace's coat is a simple but classic trench coat. Gabriel hates people with good taste.
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
That's fair. Okay. Ladder?
The ladder provides access to the uppermost shelves of the bookcase.
We're going to be here for a while, I think. Wait, look at everything.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just
Grace.
trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
Whoa. Different time, I guess. Would never. Okay. We also have the sketchbook.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil.
The dragons are crawling in my sleep is the first line. That's all they want to lie. White Lily, do you speak German? The soul they wanted alive to devour the second one. Ooh. You certainly know more German than I. Well done. Also,
You
welcome.
gargoyle, eh?
It's good to have you here.
The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind.
Is the narrator also spitting sass at us? What have we
Life
done?
is too short to talk to ugly statues.
You never
Gabriel.
know it by the women you date.
Whoa, what a fucking clapback. Holy shit, Grace. It's your second native language, hey? It's incredible. You would be a big help in this game, probably. Sexy picture.
Fun times.
Gabriel. Oh, Gabriel.
I don't use hairspray. Nope, not me.
Beans?
You can't take 2 steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads.
Okay,
I
catalog.
practically own stock in these guys.
Fantastic.
Gracie's
resume.
resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied.
Hello? What is this?
I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good.
Why?
You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
Why do we need the tweezers?
Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless.
Huh.
Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
Okay.
My spare motorcycle gloves.
Ask.
Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Local interest piece on the store. It didn't garner the sympathy sales I was hoping for.
Are we not going to address the little Dracula? There is a dragon in here. Magnifying glass, we need that.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
Ha.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is.
I'm so
Not
taken
so lucky
aback.
for the rabbit, was it?
Meh. So taken aback by the voices in this game.
Just a few self-help books. That one on top was a joke gift from Mosley.
Okay.
I forget where that came from, but seems like a nice place to visit.
Looks European. Dragon.
I always had a thing for St. George, the one who slew a dragon. Yeah, it's probably bigger than this little guy, though.
I don't know.
That's from Gran. She likes to think it means someone's watching over me. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't have a heart to get rid of it.
Okay. I believe we've looked at everything in this cupboard. Yes. But we can't take the sexy picture with us, which is a dang shame. Hello, Vixen. Welcome in. Mysteries are secondary in this game to absolutely dunking on Gabriel. It seems so. We should speak to Grace, right?
The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle, an heirloom from Gabriel's grandfather. The windows of St. George's Books overlook Bourbon Street.
Okay, so we're on Bourbon Street.
The windows of
Okay, fantastic. Balcony is up here. Oh,
Gabriel plans to turn the balcony into a schmaltzy cafe if he ever gets the cash.
maltzy? Schmaltzy is a
The
word?
balcony floor needs work and is unsafe.
Okay. Well. I mean, I'd see it though. It would be a good place for a cafe. Or having the cafe down here and then the bookstore above. Let's talk to Grace.
Don't mind if I do.
Do
Gabriel.
what?
Oh, nothing.
Behave yourself.
Like I haven't tried.
Gabriel! The year is 2024, sir. Trying to get handsy with Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Ooh. Okay. We're at 6 out of 362. Voodoo? Does this imply that we get to do voodoo?
What do you know about
Oh, no.
voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
Murders?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the papers, same as you.
Research.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Is this supposed to be charming? Maybe it's the accent. I don't know. It is not winning me over, though. Back in the bayou, I suppose we are, in a sense. Although, we're not playing Hunt Showdown just yet. New Orleans?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I've only been here 2
Orleans.
months, but
New
I love it.
Orleans.
It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
You'd love beignet? Beignet, right?
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Let me guess. This has to do with the voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough.
What?
Thanks.
The fuck? What the fuck? What are we playing? I've had to look up what these donuts are that you guys were mentioning. They do look delicious. Hold on. How do you pronounce though? How do you pronounce it?
To say in silent T and silent X whether there's one or not.
Go back.
Actually, remember to say interesting food names that many mispronounce, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel.
Just say the word.
Beignet is how you
Beignet.
say in silent T.
I was right. It was beignet. Oh. What's wrong with being reborn as a pity? Nothing in particular. But he's just like, as long as it's male, dog, I'll be a dog. Right.
Do you have
I
messages
guess
for
it's just
me?
the way he says
You
it.
got a call from someone
It's a
named
bit slimy
Wolfgang
to me.
Ritter. He was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent. Maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany. Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Oh, more messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great. We had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry, I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
And she sent over that box on the table for you.
Donuts, maybe? Myself.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
Heavenly especially use honey to keep the powdered sugar on top. That sounds lovely. Go on a date is the first option. It's the first option. What are we doing here? Let's go about work.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
So we don't even pay our employees.
What do you do after work?
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
I know we should never ask a lady this, but I'm gonna just go through all of the options to see just how atrocious of a person we are.
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Good on you, Grace. How about a date?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know, okay?
It's actually worth going for the awful conversation topics just to hear Grace clap back. Innocent.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My
Good
folks
on
wanted
you.
me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Yeah, I totally get that. Anything else?
Just tell me anything at all.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it. I thought spending a few months here would clear my head.
Okay. Well, thank you, Grace.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
Wait, that was just one? That was just messages? Wait, what? Or was that just
Tell me
herself?
about yourself, Grace.
I'm confused.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Nothing.
That was just herself. Right, chat?
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Grace, you're amazing. Oh. America is annoying because Louisiana is only a state away, but New Orleans is at least 7 hours drive. Holy shit. That's far too far.
Grace keeps her art supplies here. Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints.
Yeah, fair enough. Guess how do you know about his bed straps? Very good question. Hopefully just through
Snakes in a
conversation.
skull.
Hello, Sleepless.
Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Nope. No safe full of money back there.
Ah, it's worth a try. Okay, so we've done Gargoyle Box, all of this, the welcome mat.
The welcome mat is well worn. Unfortunately, that's only because Gabriel picked it up second-hand, not because of the stampede of customers. There could be a secret passage under the doormat, but we didn't have time.
Yeah, break that fourth wall. Phone? Can we call
Gabriel
someone?
would rather use the phone in his studio for privacy.
If you say so. Lamp?
Grace likes a little banker's lamp. She has the soul of an accountant.
Register? Any cash that we can take?
Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs.
Okay. Cash. Gonna rob my own store?
Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St.
Checks.
George's books, the mistake.
Someone's paid a check? Oh, it's a gift certificate.
The cash register contains about $20 in small bills and change.
We probably shouldn't take this,
That
right?
doesn't seem to work that. It's a $20 gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Yoink. Money.
Gabriel, that's all the change I have. Touch it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
Isn't this our business? Or is it like a shared thing? Huh. Right. This narrator got that sass? Everybody has some sass. And we've only been playing for like 20 minutes. So you've not missed much, Sleepless. But welcome, everybody that hasn't been introduced to this game yet. This is Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. We've never played this before, so we're just going on the adventure for the first time together. And already, I have been blown away. Mostly by how
Several
loud
dozen
the
books,
audio was.
including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk.
But
Gabriel
also
doesn't feel like reading right now.
by all of the voice actors and the aged writing, shall we say.
An office chair waits for Gabriel to sit down and write something. If Gabriel sat down, he might actually have to write something.
Isn't that the point?
If I threw those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
Do you have men problems? Someone put a hex on you?
I just
Call
slapped
Sister
my face
Cross.
so hard.
Through the power of love and the Lord Jesus Christ, she can fix what's ailing you. At Giant Discount Bookstore, we discount every title 50%. When you see our selection and prices, you'll never want to shop with those little guys again. You're listening to KLEB in Nolens, where we play the best music 24 hours a day.
I want you to take hold of your prayer clothes. Better yet, take hold of your radio, and let's do a miracle. But first, I want to talk about doing what's right. Those of you who are out there listening to these radio waves of comfort, you know what I'm talking about. Every day this program reaches out into the darkness and pulls lost souls from the grasp of the devil himself. Oh, but now I don't have to tell you that the Lord's work does not come cheap, my friends. So I want you to get up right now. Take out an envelope, fill it with whatever you can, and send it today. We both know that's doing what's right. I ask you, my friends, have you done your share today? Or are you being carried by those dedicated souls
I'm
who support this
gobsmacked.
ministry with their generous gifts and offerings? Remember, my friend, faith that costs nothing does nothing. Simply send your gifts of faith to Reverend Bob, and your name will be blessed. Hallelujah! That's it for this week, friends. Enjoy the wonderful, wonderful music, and may God watch over you.
The Creole Grandams will hold their annual Gardenia Festival and Tea this coming Tuesday at the Sons of Burgundy Hall. Admission is free. Do you have
Bills
men
from last
problems?
Christmas gathered
Someone
dust
put a
on the
hex
floor.
on you? Call Sister Cross. Through the
Turn that
power
off.
of love.
How is this game so weird
Gabriel
right
couldn't
out the
pay
gate?
those bills when they were due, and he can't pay them now.
Like, right out the gate.
The typewriter is too heavy to lug around.
That's fine, but can we use it?
Can't. Writer's block.
Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since he wrote his last novel.
I'll just leave it on.
Why do you give me the option to use it?
Gabriel likes subdued lighting in his...
What's in the fridge? Open it.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
I can't
Win.
clearing it out. I can't play this game. If the character is like women.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
Is this supposed to be the Lion King?
Let sleeping lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions.
Okay.
That doesn't work that. Handsome, isn't he?
Gabriel, I guess. Right. Dresser.
The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks.
Huh.
Knight. Gabriel Knight. In case someone wants to know. You've already got me, you lucky devil. Don't get personal.
Handsome, is
Not like that. Black shirt? Do I need this? It looks like I need it.
I might be able to use this black shirt.
For what, Gabriel?
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil. The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid... It's a black shirt. Gabriel... The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused. The tweezers from the bookshop are an old stainless steel pair that Gabriel had forever.
Okay, that's fine. Combine. We can combine things too. Okay. Just combine two items by clicking them. All combinable items are highlighted in blue. Active item is combinable. Will be highlighted in green. It's not combinable. Will be highlighted in yellow. Combine items. Click a proper combinable item with your active item. Okay. Magnifying glass button highlights all items that can be directly interacted with from the inventory screen.
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
Look at these things. Absolutely wild. What an incredible artist. Does his pop do tattoo designs? With art like that? I'd hope so. But of course, I think he's dead.
It's Gabriel's bed.
Go to sleep.
It's no use.
Okay. Rug.
It's no use.
No. Rug. No. No.
The carpet was Grand's. She gave it to Gabriel to cheer the place up.
Okay. So we live in our shop.
My bathroom. I've got to get around to cleaning up in there.
Why don't we do that now?
I don't need to, thanks.
Okay.
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products.
We take some pills. Laudanum. Bless.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
This is one of those point-and-click games where you just gather a bunch of random shit. You have no idea what you're going to use it for.
Several
but
dozen books, including
you'll
a
take
few
it.
of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Gabriel doesn't feel like...
Fine. So we still got to be thorough. Oh, the poster.
A
And a flashlight.
poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans.
I'd love to actually go to Mardi Gras one day. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
There's a flashlight on the dresser. The building's wiring leaves a lot to be desired.
I might need a flashlight.
Yes. Hey. Phone.
The phone is cheap, but functional.
Okay, so if we had like a number piece of paper, we could use that with the phone. We don't have any numbers as far as I'm aware. Excuse me? They don't give us a number that we can call, right? On the radio?
The label on the hair gel jar talks about mysterious Hawaiian roots and ancient Oriental secrets. The copy is almost as believable as Gabriel's novels.
Cheap but functional gonna be my autobiography title. Hey, if it works, it works. Oh yeah, we didn't look at these shirts.
All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
An abundance of white t-shirts.
I collected a bunch of stuff. It's it to map. Oh. This is where the perspective drawing class in college paid off. John Schroeds, AD. A lot of concept art. Okay. Alright, so, John, after we've explored around some, been over an hour. 7 nights of bad dreams in a row. This is turning into a bad habit. Snakes and flames and some leopard-faced woman. Grace thinks it's from the research I'm doing on the voodoo murders. I think she thinks too much. Speaking of, she had some messages for me. Maybe one of them will provide some new inspiration. Grace found some places in the French Quarter for my voodoo research. There's the Historical Museum of Voodoo and a shop called the Dixieland Drugstore. I think I'll hit them tomorrow. Mosley comes through. He left some photos of me at the police station. I really need this voodoo murders book to be a success. God knows I need the money. Having a friend assigned to the real-life voodoo murders case is a lucky break. I get few enough of those. Fortunately, Mosley's always been easy to manipulate. Poor soft-hearted bastard. I don't like us. Well, let's go see Mosley, shall we?
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Ah, of course the motorcycle was ours. We're not going to wear a helmet, are we? No, of course not. What? What is this? Police station, St. Louis Cathedral, Jackson Square, Overlook, Voodoo Museum, St. George's Books. So this is our shop slash home. Dixieland Drugstore. We'll go to the police station. I really like the outdoor settings. Having all these bikes outside and looking at this. Weirdly, it reminds me of Pokemon Coliseum. I think it was that one. Love that game.
The front windows have iron half grills on them, as if anyone would try to break into a police station.
Cheeky geeky. Hello.
The half
Atmosphere of this game is fantastic.
From opening these windows.
It's certainly
Besides, someone would see him trying.
nothing like what I was expecting. I've
Those motorcycles
gone on to
belong
this
the
game
precinct.
pretty
They're
much
not
completely
nearly
blind.
As cool as Gabriel's bike.
Let's just go in. But welcome in.
Interesting design for a trash can. Must have been on sale at Cops R Us.
Well, Toys R Us is now also gone under. Cops R Us, I imagine, went under well before that.
It's not going to look any better somewhere else.
There's a lot of snake iconography, though, and symbolism.
A
In this game.
portrait of the Narlands Chief of Police, a fine, upstanding citizen. In other words, nothing like Gabriel.
Nothing like Gabriel. Okay, well, let's talk to this officer down here first.
Officer, can I ask you some questions?
Desk sergeant's right over there.
Well, alright.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Hoodoo you voodoo.
What do you know about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
That's... Hold on. One more time.
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
That is the voice actor for Bigby Wolf in The Wolf Among Us. But I cannot remember for the life of me the actor's name.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in Narlands would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
Best food in the world. You can get it right here in Narlands. Muffaletta sandwiches.
Muffaletta
Good
sandwiches.
Cajun coffee. Yep, a man can die happy in this city.
It's practically guaranteed. I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Who is Detective Mosley?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
Tell me more.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
Oh, he's busy. Where?
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Tell me about yourself, Bigby Wolf.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. Tell me about yourself.
You see that front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
Oh, I think not.
That's what I thought.
I mean, am I not supposed to be asking you questions?
Tell me about yourself.
I hate people who ask stupid questions.
Alright.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so, huh? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
Oh, so he likes us now.
Kinda quiet in here today.
Summer's like that. Too muggy to mug, too hot to heft.
How clever.
It's a gift.
Okay. Thank
Here's
you,
that
Big B.
envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
If we talk to Franks over here, are we immediately going to say something sexist? Or creepy? Probably.
She's not bad.
Well,
Gabriel can't do that from the...
can we come round?
She probably wouldn't.
But I wouldn't mind trying.
A swinging door connects the lobby and office areas.
Great God, hello.
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we come back here another time, I imagine. Look at all of these other things. Okay, so we have the manila envelope.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
Okay,
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
right. Oh,
One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim.
so we have feathers dotted around. Looks like his ribcage has been shattered. Yeah, perhaps some kind of ritual killing. I don't know. What do we do with all these things?
Gabriel got the...
I don't think we necessarily, unless there's moon logic in this game, which there may be, I don't think we necessarily need to do anything else in here with any of our items. So let's... Oh, Mosley's office.
The front
Okay.
windows have iron half-grills on them, as if any...
I mean, yes, but Mosley's office.
That's Mosley's office.
Yes, I am aware. Alleyway, let's take a look. Oh. Oh, we could sneak into the office, maybe?
That window leads to Mosley's office.
Why is this the only window that is not grated?
If Gabriel wants to talk to Mosley, he can go in through the front door.
Okay. Graffiti.
I should add Mosley to the hat.
It's another municipal building, but not one Gabriel has...
Okay, that's fine. Exit. So if we need emergency access to his office, we can go around the corner there.
It's another
It's fine. I think we're good. So, Frick let it slip that Mosley's at a crime scene now. It could be a new voodoo murders killing. Gotta find out where it is, but Frick's not talking. There has to be a cop somewhere in New Orleans dumb enough to tell me. Mosley left me some creepy pictures, alright? Great stuff for the book. So, explore. Find another cop that will tell me where Mosley is. Jackson Square, perhaps? There's another cop. Hello.
A police officer is either off duty or patrolling the park.
I really
Or
want some
both.
beignets now. I don't think we'll get them in...
Good day, officer.
No, I
Yeah, you too. Keep
live in
moving.
London. There's gotta be something. Hello.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
You white-faced
Yeah,
geek,
right.
you want to eat my fist?
What? Well, that I'm prejudiced, but that cop doesn't look like a sharp stool at shit. You give him a donut. Maybe though. Buff dude.
He's not my type.
Still talk to him. Jazz band?
The band isn't paying any attention to Gabriel.
Okay. I guess we'll only talk to
I
the woman.
would
then.
if I had enough time to do it properly.
Gabriel. Gabriel. Talk to the drummer?
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Alright. Oh. Why have I ended up in a church? Why are we? Exit. Back to Jackson Square. Oh, if I double click, it skips the movement. Gotcha. Cajun band.
Cajun band. Inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be.
Okay, so we have lots of fences. Horse of a person.
Hey, bro, nice horse.
Yeah,
A
good on him.
bronze statue of Andrew Jackson
Andrew
marks
Jackson.
the center of Jackson Square.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
What is happening? The mime. Oh, the buff dude was harassing the mime and calling him a white-faced geek.
It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
I didn't know New Orleans was so French that it had mimes.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
What is the significance of the buff dude and the mime yelling at each other? Nope. Let's just have a quick look around, see if there's anything here. Got this radio here, hold on.
Mind if I use your radio?
What are you, nuts?
I never.
Forget it.
Leave
Touch
me alone, you man.
You man.
I would if...
So the mime is harassing lots of people. Wanna harass me, Mr. Mime? Or is he following me?
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
No, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, let's leave. Get buff dude to hit mimes, a policeman intervenes, and you get a talking point. I wouldn't know how to do that. Maybe we can come back. We still have the Overlook.
Sign
That we
says
can
the
go to.
Overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Never mind. We have the Voodoo Museum.
The
Dixieland
Dixieland
Drugstore.
Drugstore is closed until tomorrow morning.
Never mind.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying closed. Their hours list that they will open again tomorrow.
Right. Oh. I've combined the shirt and the gel. for reasons unknown.
The $20 gift set.
Guess you have a stiffish flammable rag. Maybe if I need a new look. Ah.
We're gonna need an ambulance.
Where?
Mind if I use your radio?
What are you, nuts? Forget it.
Touchy.
Ah.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, but
I should have noticed that. Yeah, right.
Okay. So, can't really do anything with those. We can...
One of the photos from...
No. How do I make things go into my available slot? Ah, like that. Gotcha.
Anyone seen Joe?
Well,
Joe?
I never. Leave me alone, you man.
A weird thing to say. Leave me alone, you man.
Since Gabriel can't...
Okay. But then if we view...
It's one of those...
No.
I don't need any flowers. They'd probably just get crushed on my bike anyway.
We're gonna need an ambulance.
Hmm. Let's go back to the store. Or back to the church, because we didn't actually explore that. Hello?
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
Okay. Altar?
The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area.
Professional?
Curtain confessionals are a subtle, old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave. Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
Can we listen
Someone
in?
is in that confessional. Gabriel will have...
Probably not a cool thing to do, right? I've never
Flags of
been
the
in a
world are
confessional.
displayed from the upper story. A promotion of universal harmony, no doubt.
I don't recognize any of these flags, to be honest. Actually, this blue and white one, that kind of looks Greek. I don't know any of the others. This could be the US flag, but I don't know.
Rows of pews line each side of the nave's...
There's nothing I can do here either. Back to the police station. See if they got any spare donuts here that I can take to the other guy. Hey, officer. Look,
Hey. Hey.
is that it?
Hey. Hey.
One of the photos from Mosley is an official...
Yeah.
He doesn't seem interested.
How about I give him a gift certificate to my
He
bookstore?
doesn't seem interested.
No? But he does want something. Oh, show him the murder photo.
Does this mean anything to you?
Hey, where'd you get that?
Nowhere.
Well, you shouldn't have that. Put it away before I decide to keep it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can show him a picture.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's a police academy graduation photo. What of it?
Just checking.
Right, so we can check multiple things with multiple people.
He doesn't seem in.
It's not interested in the magnifying glass. Found my sketchbook.
He doesn't seem.
No, doesn't care for the sketchbook. What about my flashlight? Any thoughts? No. How about my tweezers? Want me to tweeze those last few hairs on your head? Okay. I think that was everything. But I can't talk to anybody else. Copier, bulletin, garbage can.
It's not going to look
Can't look in the garbage can.
interesting.
Nope. Okay. Well then, back to store, I'd say. At least for now. And then maybe we can show Grace.
Hey, Grace, here
Yep.
I am.
Whew, boy, party time.
Hey, Grace.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
No, you don't want those. How about the murder photo? Any thoughts on that?
You want to see something really cool?
Oh, that's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know, great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
Or Grace. What about this one? Thoughts?
Does this mean anything to you?
It's your friend Mosley. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Okay. What do I need to do? Have you visited the crime scene? Did you get too close from there? Where's the crime scene? Ask Grace to do some research for you after visiting the area. But I can't visit the crime scene. There's no crime scene on here. Wait. Maybe if I showed... Oh, can I show you? No. Why can't I show you the murder photo? Can't show anybody here anything.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
I need more hints. Go to the police station to learn about the crime scene. What? Learn the location of the crime scene by way of the cop in Jackson Square, right? But he doesn't want to talk to me. Back to the police station. Maybe I can talk more to the cop over here.
Can I bother you?
What is it?
Chat?
So, what's new around the old police station?
Well, we're now allowed to shoot chatty pedestrians on sight.
Okay, so he doesn't like me at all. But I don't have anything to placate him. How do I find the crime scene?
Tales of our endeavors.
I'm doing so well.
proliferate.
Saru, thank you for the raid. Need to find a cop who has easy access to that info. How about a local park? I know, but he won't talk to me. They're giving me hints that I don't need hints for.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the 28 months, Saru. Very kind. I'm getting frustrated. The new game that I'm playing. We're playing Gabriel Knight today. It's a 1993 point and click murder mystery sort of game. set in New Orleans, and everyone has incredible voices. How was Moomin? You're doing Moomin, right? Today? Ah, game. No. There it is. He doesn't want to talk to me.
A police officer is either off duty or patrolling the park, or both.
Yeah.
Gabriel prefers his own bike. Besides, even Mosley couldn't get him out of that one.
It was good, kind of chill, kind of melancholic, all good. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome in, Cetus. Vengeance, Vega.
You
97.
white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
What is happening here? Rough, keep those tires off the grass. Cops in New Orleans, they don't give a damn.
People seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine.
It's quite a lot of sunshine, actually. So frustrating about the game? Just, I've never played a game like this before. And the game's like, hey, you should get the cop in the park to...
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Thanks for the follow,
Yeah,
Redbeard.
right.
Batsy, I have to ask because of the urge, did you do VA work for Darkest Dungeon? Because I started playing it. No! Adrius, no! This is not the first time that people have confused me for Wayne June. It's not me.
Well,
I didn't do my own alerts
Leave me
either.
alone, you man!
Thank you for confusing me with Wayne June. It's an excellent compliment. But no. The alerts I use are free to use for anybody. Well, that alert was your own. Robson thought the same. But did you do Ash's alerts? Yes, I did. I did do Asham's alerts. Though they are nowhere near as good as the ones Wayne June did with Darkest Dungeon. Is a rubber chicken with a pulley? Oh, never mind, that's Monkey Island. I think it's going to be the same kind of logic, lass. Can I commission you to make a bunch of voice lines that I can mod into Darkest Dungeon? Yes. Of course. Naturally. But yes, we gotta get some information out of this cop. And he doesn't want to talk to us.
There's a police band radio on that bike.
Which is an issue. So maybe then, Sleepless's
Mind if I
earlier
use your
suggestion.
radio?
What are you nuts? Forget it.
Touchy.
If there is a fight somewhere here, maybe the cop needs to get involved and then we can use the radio on his bike to find out where the crime scene is. But we can't really talk to or interact with anybody.
Hey there, nice beat.
Well, I never.
I dig it.
Leave me
The drummer
alone,
does
you
not respond.
man!
Will you then actually play it? Oh, you've not played it, Vengeance. Darkest Dungeon is so hard. I've never played the second. I would like to play the second Darkest Dungeon. We should not be working on the grass with those heels, maybe damaging the plants. They all are. They care not for the environment. There's also a mime here that seems to be pestering everybody.
Coroner requests assistance to...
Yep. Got a gift certificate. Tutorial. So we could save, move the cursor around, double click to teleport, interact with things. Down button displays special edition content, that's whatever. Inventory, map. Is the hand icon, operate icon, open icon. Yeah, I'm not missing anything.
People seem to be enjoying. That jazz band is pretty good. Of course, most.
homicide team, please attending.
This cop is doing such a bad job.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Wait.
Gabriel can't see a way.
Can I just keep talking to you until you get pissed off and punch me?
Could I ask you if you...
Not now, but
I should have noticed.
You're not busy.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Can't use this in any way.
The homicide team, please attending.
Yeah, Bats, when was the birthday 12-hour stream? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do another 12-hour stream, to be
Since
honest.
Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
Granted, the last one was fun.
It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
Save? Thank you for its luck. I will hit the save button. It won't let me save. We're doing really well. Ooh. Okay. Alright, okay. I'm not ashamed. You'll find the cop at Jackson Square. We are here. But you need to get him away from the bike. We know. Look around Jackson Square for someone who can help you. Hint, someone annoying. The mime we can't talk to. So do we need to get him to
You
follow
white-faced geek,
us?
you want to eat my fist?
How do we get the mime to talk to us if we can't? Do you follow us now? He's following us. No, no, he's gotten distracted. The mime has gotten distracted.
Knock it off, you, before I shove this washboard down your throat.
So we just needed to walk by him until he follows us. Then we have to avoid everybody else in the park. Otherwise, the mime gets distracted and is drawn to them. Come with me, mime. Over here. This is silly. Come on, come on.
hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this? Why, you little...
Why would that work? So mime just doing his mime thing. Alright, we're gonna need to think outside the box from now on.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times. Damn. Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South. Lakeside Drive. North of the Piedmont Pier. South of the Country Club.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Or what? Good thing this guy's already dead. Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning. It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got it, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Hey, you, get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'm glad they got a hint system. Because messing with that mime was not obvious to me. But we are mere minutes into this game. So it's clearly not going to go well for me. If I continue as clueless as I am now. Oh, the map opens up even more. Steal the bike? Don't worry. We already have our own bike, Sarah. Oh. Zeros. Behave yourself. French Quarter, Lake Pontchartrain? French Quarter is where we were. Ah, we found it. The crime scene.
Hey, mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it. For the book. But don't tell anyone, huh?
This cop should not be showing us.
Definitely another
scene
voodoo
like this.
murder. Same MO and no freaking clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
Oh, that's disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, Detective. And good day, gentlemen.
I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly at Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving then. Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
The voices in this game are wild. I know you guys are talking about the I'm in love voice line, but God, this is insane. Has anyone actually played this game before? Play?
I'll take some of this clay with me.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Tell me about the lake.
Lake Pontchartrain is scenic, but you really wouldn't want to swim in it.
I'm gonna leave you to it. Have a great rest of the stream, I hope. Thank you, Sarah. I hope you had a wonderful stream as well. Really appreciate you popping everybody over. As always, do give yourself some well-earned rest. I'll catch you later. Wait, can I not take this?
That doesn't seem to work. Gabriel is on the sand and clay shores of Lake Pontchartrain, at a site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are.
Maybe it's familiar, but no, I didn't play this. I'd never heard of it until a couple of days ago. Excuse me. But it sure is something. Night. Examine?
No, I've got no way to take that with me, and I don't want to.
Oh. Marks in the sand.
Gabriel can't take the lines without some help.
Okay.
Lakeshore Drive runs around the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely stretch, but it's still a public road.
I know if Gwynneth is worth to raise and honk. She's decent, for sure.
Gabriel can't see. Gabriel can't take the lines
without some help. I mean, can I just like examine them closer?
There's a pattern to the lines in the sand, but only one small area is clearly defined.
Also, over here, these tracks in the sand look like a snake went by.
Looks like there was something here. I should take a closer look.
Don't lick the blood, Fritzlock. You can't tell me what not to do. I gotta lick the blood. Okay. Oh. Oh. That's a footprint. That's another footprint. Huh. Yeah, we're going to be using this clay on everything. If we can. Oh, what is this? Marks.
The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern.
Like a net? In the water? Gem.
I can't even see what I'm trying to pick up. I need a better look.
Magnifying glass. Yes. We have a use.
It looks like a scale of some sort.
Scale?
The scale is too delicate to pick up by hand.
Tweezers! We're doing it.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small, iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Snake Hunter. Find a clue at Lake Pontchartrain. Wonderful. Actually, hold on. I'm not sure that I'm done there. Zoom. Enhance. Check for more evidence. Clay. Let's use that clay on the marks.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Dang. I don't think there's anything else. Lake snake scale, though. That is interesting.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain.
Can I combine... I can combine the scale with something. Oh!
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found...
Okay, so we can take further looks at it. Don't know why we would, but we can. Huh. Graphics kind of remind me of The Sims, but not quite. Not Vengeance. Vega. That is exactly what I said at the start of the stream. It's the models of the characters, I think, reminds me heavily of the first Sims game back in the day. Then can I not go down this way?
Lake Pontchartrain.
No. Okay, that's fine.
Lakeshore Drive runs around the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely...
Okay. Get it. Let's go back to the French Quarter. And now we can go to the police station. Go talk to our bud and be like, yo, I found this scale.
Gabriel can't do that for...
I want to come through. Frick, let me through. I have evidence to show. I have a scale.
He doesn't seem...
The police officer is not interested in evidence.
He doesn't seem...
I suppose this is America. Shouldn't be surprised. Okay. Talk to me.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
Snakes.
What can you tell me about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
That's a double negative, not Mosley. Frick. I think your name is Frick. That means you know something about snakes.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He left for the day. Sorry.
Shit. Alright. Chat?
Excuse me, Officer Frick?
Whatever it is, no. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Please do. Does this remake have one of those fancy graphics toggles? Let me see. A graphic novel. Display. Doesn't look like it, sadly. That would be cool though. Oh, this graphic novel is a prequel to the Sins of the Father story. You may read it at any time, but it is recommended to wait until day 6 to avoid any potential storyline spoilers. Well, that's good to know. Also, it looks horrifying. Officer, want to talk to me? Probably not, right?
Hey.
Nope, doesn't want to talk. Apparently Mosley's out for the day. I don't really believe him. So let's go around the corner.
If Gabriel wants to talk to Maud.
Okay. We can't go through his window.
The sign says the Overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Okay, there is nobody here still. So where do we go now?
Posted on the door of the museum.
Closed.
The Dixieland.
Closed. Maybe we're done for the day.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Savage. Maybe we can show this to Grace. Any idea?
Doesn't work that way.
No. There's no idea about snake scans.
That doesn't seem.
Or clay. Okay. I read my journal. Motorcycle cop in the park as a police band. Yeah, we done all of that. Found a snake scale at the lake. Crime scene. Pontchartrain? It's not much, but it could be important. If I could figure out what snake it came from and who the snake belonged to. Imagine the headlines. Now that would be something even my lazy literary agent could work with. I have died and gone to heaven. Malia Getty is the most gorgeous woman in Louisiana. I have to see her again. What excuse can I make up? I'll think of something. Body of the crime scene on Lake Pontchartrain was horribly gruesome. Another poor bastard with his heart ripped out. There must be some clues I can find in the area. Something for the book. Well, we've already done the crime scene bits, right? Crime scene is bound to have clues if you look closely enough, or maybe trail to follow. But we found. Was there more evidence to find? Maybe there is. Okay. Well, we did everything with these tracks over here.
Gabriel can't see.
And we use...
That doesn't work.
Everything on these marks down here as well.
There's nothing worth magnifying in that particular location.
Okay. Good to know. No chance that any of this could work though, right? Any of these other bits?
Gabriel can't see.
No.
That doesn't seem. That doesn't seem to.
Tweezers? No shot.
That doesn't seem.
But we could combine these two. But then we can't do anything else. Just check out the scale and look
Gabriel
at it.
is carrying a.
So, that doesn't really help us. Nope. Hmm. And why can we look at this selfie?
Gabriel is carrying a...
Yes, yes.
Gabriel is carrying...
Yes, yes.
The photograph of Mosley was a...
He had hair then.
That doesn't seem to...
Of course not.
Gabriel...
Can't take the lines without help.
Gabriel can't take...
What kind of help do we need to take these lines? From the ground. Without help. We need help. Give me another hint. Inspect the ground near the body and you'll find a pattern in the dirt. That looks like something you might want to copy down. Inspect the sand closely for clues. Maybe things you can't see with the naked eye. Well, we got that second part. Might want to copy down. I guess we need to find a pen? We have a sketchbook. Can we then use the sketchbook on this? Oh, we can. I thought it was a filled out sketchbook.
Let me try to copy this down.
Also, it didn't say that we had a pen. This was our grandfather's sketchbook and he filled it with his dreams. No, I guess there were spare pages. That's fine. Okay, we figured that out.
The partial pattern from the crime scene intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
Kind of looks like a baseball alt thing with the like 90-degree angle. I can't combine it with anything. Alright, now there's definitely nothing else here, right? Okay. Maybe then we go to the police station with this new evidence. Ah, there was a newspaper on the floor then. Hold on. Oh, I guess that was always there. Can't pick it up though. Hey, Frick.
He doesn't seem interested in that.
You're not? Why don't you care for the evidence? Lake pattern.
The partial pattern from the crime scene intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Take it to... what's her face? Grace? If she knew something.
I knew you'd miss.
Really?
Alright, Grace.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
I can't ask anybody for help. No one. Very cool monsters. Where to now? We don't have a computer anywhere, do we? Not in 1993.
The typewriter.
Can we use it?
Can't.
Writer's block. I thought I just gave you so much to write on. Okay. Sleep? Maybe? Maybe sleep?
It's no use.
Can't sleep. Right, off we go. Anything happening at Jackson Square? Probably not.
Could I ask you if...
Not now, but...
I should have noted.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Still
well.
busy. We do have some clay. We can try to use to mold something. I don't know what though. Back to the crime scene. think I'm too eager to move on. That might be my issue.
That doesn't seem...
Okay. If I try using the lake button with
That doesn't work.
all
That
these
doesn't
things.
seem...
No, I've got no way to take that with me, and I don't want to.
I feel like we should, though.
That doesn't work.
No, I've got...
What a beautiful scale. Can we at least look at the blood?
There's nothing worth...
No, I've got...
Ah. Can't actually hover over the police tape. There it is.
The crime scene tape might get an interesting reaction from Grace, but really, Gabriel should just leave it there.
Alright, next one. Oh, ask Grace to research Malia Getty. Alright.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Show the sketch to anyone yet? Everyone that I could. But I need to come back to talk to Grace, and then ask her to research
Got a minute, Grace?
What's
the
up?
lady that we want to harass. I suppose.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Check out Malia Getty.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you can get an address.
The murders, right. I'll see what I can find out. Well, it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night,
That was the end
Gabriel.
of day one.
And try not to dream, okay?
We finished day one. Okay. We certainly could have done better. But it could have gone worse as well. Optimistic. Day one. Complete day one. It's nice that no one steals our motorcycle. Day 2. A mask I wore as I approached. I was what I am not. And though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hanged guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is?
Hey, far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District. Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous looking diversion I have ever seen. Ouch.
Ugh, men.
Well. 36 out of 362. We're 10% of the way there, everyone. Look at us go. Talk to me, Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
Anything else? Got a lot more things to talk about.
What do you know about voodoo?
I've told you all I know. Sorry I can't be more help.
Okay, that's fine. Murders.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
You won't get far questioning me about it, Sherlock.
New Orleans.
What else can you tell me about New Orleans?
You're the native. Don't ask me.
Snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Very funny. I mean real snakes, you know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind, and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
Can work out one professor is really ain't easy. I totally get that. It is always hardest to start, and then the endorphins come in. So it's worth it. If you can do that first step, it's all downhill from there.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
Anything?
Just tell me anything at all.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years. It's a very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Don't think you need full school to finish the game? That would be good.
Never mind.
Because I'm not gonna get that.
Done anything interesting lately?
By your definition? No. I prefer it that way.
Chat?
Keep him busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
Okay, that's fine. Right, so we got a little bit of information. Maybe we can go somewhere new. I don't think we need to do anything here. Did some already? Well done, Sleepless. Good job. I don't actually know what day it is. Can we check? Make that 8 nightmares, or nights of nightmares in a row. But there's a bright spot on the horizon. I've got Malia Getty's address, meaning I'm but hours from seeing her again. Wow. I do need to ask her about the lake after all. I'd be a negligent author if I didn't. That reminds me, I should stop in and talk to Mosley and see what else I can get him to spill. Let's go to Mosley first. I don't think he's going to try to avoid us necessarily. Was much as about as far as my arms carried me today, about 20 minutes. 20 minutes is infinitely better than 0 minutes. So well done. Proud of you. It's Mosley in.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Hell yeah. Thank you. We can finally get through the gate. Thing about these old point and clicks is that they used to have $1 a minute hint line you could call. I don't know if that was true for this, but they do have a hint section which is very nice, and I've already used it a bunch for day one to get me through. But clearly, we're about to get distracted by talking to Franks.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Coffee?
Could you get me some coffee?
Are you speaking to me?
Why, yes.
Wow, Deja, leave it to Beaver. I'm the police photographer, sir. You might be able to find someone around here dumb enough to get coffee for you, but it won't be me.
Oh, thanks anyway.
I can give you precise instructions for the handling of hot liquids if you need them.
No thanks.
I wasn't asking... I didn't want to ask her to get me coffee. I was asking if she wanted coffee. Lost in translation there. Clearly, New Orleans have different priorities. Being a policewoman.
So, what's it like being a policewoman?
The glamour never ceases.
I'm just gonna exhaust the dialogue.
You
Great
know,
uniform.
that uniform looks great on you.
Uh-huh. Is that a compliment, or are you asking to borrow my dress?
It's a compliment.
Well, you just never know around here. Thanks, but I'm married.
Oh, never mind.
Fine. I'll get back to work.
Well, at least he gave up once he knew that she was married.
The camera isn't Gabriel's to mess with.
And why can I look at it?
It's an inbox.
Wait, hold on.
That doesn't seem to...
I can use things with the inbox. What? Hold on.
There's nothing of interest in the inbox.
Okay. Nothing of interest at the minute. Thermostat. Can change how hot it is in here. Don't touch. Boop. 69. Let's go in somewhere. Don't know. In here. Want to let me guess that that's something they added for the remake? Maybe. Very possibly.
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see.
Yeah. What is it, you wanker?
Is Mosley, are you British? Huh. Well, talk to me.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Whoa, this is a lot. Okay, let's just go through as much as we can. Insult him? Why would we do that? He's our friend.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all fake. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
Well, we can ask you again about the voodoo.
What else can you tell me about voodoo?
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all fate.
Okay. Murders.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Oh my god, there's so much to ask about. Killers.
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings.
Okay.
We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first. And the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
How many?
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the voodoo murders case.
That's a lot.
The first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago.
7
MO is
murders
the
in 8
same in
weeks?
each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
That is so many murders. In 8 weeks? Fuck, now. Evidence.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur.
Crime scene.
Describe the crime scenes.
Well, there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens and goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
Okay, so there's definitely rituals that are happening for some reason. Coroner.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
What year is this set in? I have no idea. The original game came out in 1993, so that would be my best guess. But I don't know. Witnesses?
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Victims?
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Never mind.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Sure, no problem. Okay, anything else?
New Orleans.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up here together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see, you know. The Carter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but... hell, I've never known anything else.
Snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is that I don't like them.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay. What do you want to know?
Oh. Police.
How do you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. And Narlands, it's the best place in the world to be one.
If you say so. Future plans.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of Narlands someday. I already know the mayor, and my track record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
So if we assume 1993, New Orleans, the per capita murder rate that year was 20.3 murders per 100,000 for the state of Louisiana. Okay. How many hundreds of thousands are there in Louisiana? What's the population of Louisiana? Hobbies.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
What are you insinuating there? Tell me about your home life.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? You know Annie left me.
Oof.
My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that.
Anything.
Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? Man, we used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Oh, Miss McKelly. You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something, and then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's too, like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep, and it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Ah, those were the days.
It's like an awful way to pick up women. Louisiana held the highest per capita rate for 34 years straight. 89 to 22. Fuck, Louisiana.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Sure, no problem. Okay, anything else?
Coffee?
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Ah, interesting.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
This is my opportunity to touch everything while he's gone. Go through the drawers. There's one here that is very obviously...
There's no reason to go through the desk at the moment.
Okay, fine.
Whatever goes into those files never comes out.
So at some point, we're going to need him to piss off.
Gabriel doesn't want to use the phone here.
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
Pop New Orleans was about just shy of 500,000.
Okay.
Wow.
Anything else?
So then, out of, in a year then, in Louisiana, roughly, they would have 100 murders in 1 year. That's 2 a week. Bloody hell. Photographs.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You got any more ideas for photos for the book?
Cop author shot?
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer. Franks, come in here a minute, would you? And bring your camera.
Assume cities get more murders, maybe? I have no idea. I find good stats, but in 1994 there were 424.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, eh, sweetheart?
My God.
Sure, sweetheart.
That was my birth year.
Say,
It's a bad
Gypsy.
year. For Louisiana, at least. Good year
Was
for
there
the rest
anything
of the
else,
world. One more?
Let's take another one.
Christ. Okay. One more. Franks?
Ready? Smile.
Why am I doing this?
Was there anything else, Knight?
Check my hair.
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
So now I can access this computer. Because I'm a sneaky bastard. Right?
There's nothing of it. It's an...
I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing these sort of objectives at the minute. I'm doing something.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would you?
Yeah, distracting these two to get into this drawer
Okay,
and then
ready.
to the inbox over there is probably something to do later in the day. Or tomorrow. Or in a few days. I don't know.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you get them developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else, Knight?
One with Officer Franks.
How about one of me and Officer Franks?
Gee, I don't know. Franks? Just kidding, Franks. You want to get me fired for sexual harassment, Knight?
Well...
Yeah, ha. Now, is there anything else, or can I let this lady go back to her desk?
Yep.
Nope. That's about it.
Great. Thanks, Franks. Hey, I made a rhyme.
You're astonishing, mostly.
Don't call me that in front of the lady, wise guy. Okay, anything else?
Okay, so we've done these 3 patterns around
Do
bodies.
you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those marks around them. We've got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can we see him? That'd be useful. Don't insult him. Other 6 patterns.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Why would we insult him? I guess because we're friends. Hey, status.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It's going. I can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
Chat?
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks, you know that, Knight?
Well, it's a good thing that you're a cop. Insult him.
Trying for a real estate job with that coat?
No? Are you trying out for a janitorial job with that hair?
Good point. Everyone is so sassy.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Ciao, baby.
Hey, Franks. Talk to me.
Excuse me, officer?
Yes?
Case file,
Can
please.
you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The voodoo murders file. Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if you said so.
Oh, shit. I shan't do that, Seamus. We're not in Australia. Probably can't get
There
away
is.
with it in
You can
Louisiana.
look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
Okay. Let's
It's
take a look
the
at this.
official police file containing the partial patterns from the voodoo murders. The folder is marked with the warning, not to leave the police station.
Why would this not be allowed? Well, I mean, it's obvious. It is police property. Why it can't leave the police station. But why would I need to take it from the police station?
The police file contains partial patterns from the 6 voodoo murders.
Yeah.
Gabriel opens and
Oh, yeah.
reads the police file.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna take a picture of this, I think. That'll probably come in handy later. Yeah. No doubt I'm gonna need the actual evidence file for something, but...
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
Although I didn't compare, did I? Maybe I just take
Let me
this.
see that file again.
That file stays in this room.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, I can't compare these.
I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask her about it. What's this?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, it's fine.
Let me see that file again.
That file stays in this room.
The OG version would have had Tim Curry and Mark Hamill? No way.
Don't leave the room with that file, please.
But not this version? I think that's one of the reasons why we played this, because we thought it had Tim Curry in it.
Gabriel opens and reads the police file.
What is that beeping? Dropping the thermostat right down. We get very chilly in here.
I told you, you can't photocopy official.
Right, sorry.
Right. Got it. We're going to put the files down here. We're going to call her in to take another photograph. We're going to come out here, take the file, photocopy it, put the original back, and then we're going to keep our own. Done.
Hey, mostly.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up. Boy, it's getting cold in here.
Why would I want it to be cold in here, though? Is there a reason? Not sure.
The coffee cup is empty.
Okay, so we can ask for another coffee too. But that's fine. I don't think we need to do that right now.
There's no reason.
Okay, let's get... Well, we can talk about all of these things, actually.
I copied those marks from the lake.
Really? Good for you.
Do you want to see my sketch?
No, we have our own copy, Knight.
Alright. Doesn't want to talk about it. What about this piece of evidence that you
I
missed?
picked up this scale at Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah? What makes you think it's related to the murders?
Well, it was at the crime scene.
Sure. Must be the only snake in Louisiana, all right. That voodoo snake. Christ.
Well, it's worth a try. I also got this clay.
That doesn't seem to.
Fine. What about this shirt and gel if you want to look cool like
That
me?
doesn't work.
No? How about a gift certificate to my shop?
That doesn't seem.
Alright. How about a flashlight?
Gabriel can.
Because clearly, you're not very bright. About
I
this?
have that murder photo you left for me.
Good. Just don't let anyone know I gave it to you.
I wouldn't show it to a soul.
Okay. Tim Curry is/was Gabriel, but the audio is kind of crusty, so... Wait. Oh, the audio is crusty in the old version, so they changed it up and it's no longer Tim Curry. That's such a shame.
I have that murder.
Good. Just
I wouldn't. I have that photo of you graduating from the police academy.
Oh, yeah. My mom loves that one.
Why do I have it? Why did you give it to me? Use a sketchbook. Yeah, I think this is fine. Actually, let me show my sketchbook to him.
That doesn't work.
Never mind. Okay, so we talk,
Can I ask you?
You're the right.
and then we do photographs again.
I got those photographs.
So you...
Let's take another.
What?
Okay, all right, do this.
Frank,
Call her in.
come back in here with that camera.
And then I'll go mess with my hair. I'll grab the file, photocopy it, take back the original.
Now what, sir?
This clown wants another...
Of course not. Ready? Smile.
Anything else?
Hold
Let
on
me
a
check my
sec
hat.
while I go.
Good God.
I'm a genius. No hints needed for day 2. I'm in the flow. Take it. Never mind that there are still 2 cops here that could definitely stop me from doing this. Yoink.
Just wanna check this machine here.
Fantastic. Okay. So then we put back this one, so we don't get in trouble. Yeah, this? It's like a spy party mission. Hello, weekends. Fantastic. Now we go back.
Would you just get in here?
Yeah, we're coming back in. Don't worry. Alright, so I photocopied
would ya?
the evidence that I wasn't allowed to take. Don't know why I have it, but I've now got it. Take the picture. How you doing, Batsy? Yeah,
Thanks,
I'm doing
son.
alright.
Let me know when you get them developed.
This game, this game's a new one for me.
Nope. That's
good.
Uh-huh.
It's taken some getting used to with this old-style point-and-click adventure. But we're gonna solve some murders eventually.
Okay.
I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, I don't really need to do anything else. Because I don't have a key to get into this desk, so I think we're fine. Just wanted to look at, like, the
Police
bulletin board.
department memos and other didactic blurbs.
Yeah.
Mosley's bookcase holds old magazines and binders.
Reminds me of a Poirot game I had on PC. Oh, that sounds fun.
Gabriel wouldn't put anything in that microwave.
Window? Open
If
it?
Mosley wants the window open, he can do it himself.
Interesting. So if we maybe make his office too
I'll
hot,
let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
he'll open the window. For reasons still yet unknown. Let's do that. We did it right, apparently.
Mostly, my man.
It's you. God help me. Are you hot? Man, I'm hot.
Hey, we can open the window for you.
If Mosley wants the window open,
His
he
jacket's
can
over
do
there.
it himself.
I can't do that with Mosley sitting right there.
Hey, Mosley, bud. Want to go get me a coffee?
You're the writer.
Why am I doing this?
How about getting me some?
What am?
Hey, I'm working my butt off here.
Let's look up a whole game series. The first one is quite often voted as the best Sierra adventure. Second game is an actual FMV adventure with a cover that is living rent-free in my head. Wow. Well, we'll probably only play the first one then. Sierra is a wild game company. Identity thief. Obtain a false ID.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
He's gonna kill us.
What are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it.
Just drink this.
Thanks, tons. I mean it.
Well, we should probably get the hell out of here. There is one more thing that we can do in his office when he's not here and open up that drawer. But other than that, I think we're good for now. Maybe we show him his own ID. That'd be quite funny.
Reappearance.
Oh, very tempted.
Awaits.
Yak! Hello, Jane. Welcome in. Thank you so much for 9 months. I really appreciate that.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good
Enjoy
one.
the new sub badge. Well, new for you. It's very old for me. I need to get more. That one was more of a 3D point and click, but it has Tim Curry. Ooh. Shit, it's such a shame that Tim Curry's not in this one. Alright. So we've stolen police evidence. Get a copy of the Voodoo Murders file. Unauthorized copy. Hell yeah. And we've stolen a police badge. That was very successful, I think. With no hints, we did all of that. Just as Jane has now has stolen the next sub badge. We've stolen our police badge. Let's go to... Can we go to any of these places? Voodoo Museum. We can.
Welcome, my friend. Hello. I am the proprietor, Dr.
Dave Fennoy.
If you
I love
have
Dave Fennoy.
any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
Weren't you over in the park?
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer on the street.
Fan, switch, candles, shrine. We could talk to him, I suppose. What did I steal? You didn't steal anything, Jane. Don't worry.
Could I ask you a few questions?
That is why I am here.
Voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo, or the voodoo currently practiced in the city.
Currently playing the 20th anniversary edition that is a complete remake. Has new graphics, new VA, expanded storyline, hint system. Man, I wonder what the original looks like. Otis.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper. I know they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
Yeah. The cops did say that they were fake voodoo.
What do you think of New Orleans?
It is the only city in the United States, as far as I am concerned.
Snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah. You have perhaps noticed the museum snake, Mr. Knight? They are beautiful creatures. Do you not agree? And the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
I didn't actually notice the snake up there.
Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
The original didn't have many pixels. I gotta look this up. Gotta look this up now. Hold on. Gabriel Knight. Original. This all looks like the remake. Hold on. Oh. Oh, well, I dig this original style. Actually. It reminds me of that other like supernatural detective game that we played. What was that called? Oh god. It's been a couple of years. It'll be in my Steam library. It's here somewhere. Not Whispers of a Machine, though made by the same company. Unavowed. Unavowed. But hey, we've already started this one now. We'll continue it. Okay. Voodoo Museum.
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
Voodoo background.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Let us just say I cut my teeth on it, Mr. Knight. It is in my blood.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
No, the museum does not make me a rich man. But my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
Original had whopping 7,300 lines of recorded dialogue. Hey, to be fair, good on him. For a Sierra game from 1993, that is a good amount.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
This dude just called us an idiot. Anything. Tell me anything.
Just tell me anything.
I am originally from the West Indies myself, you know.
Really? What brought you to New Orleans?
I was drawn here for personal reasons.
Okay.
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
Then let us discuss something else.
Historical voodoo.
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion, formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies.
Our modest fellowship
Spanish ran
expands.
plantation
Praise
lands.
the sub.
Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importings of slaves from that region.
That was a lot of historical voodoo. Didn't want to interrupt. Cheeky Geeky. Thank you for subscribing for the very first time. In 3 months in advance, no less. That's 3 subs in 1. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Well, hopefully you're enjoying your stay here. It's good to have you. And hopefully you now enjoy those emotes you've got yourself. You have more to say about historical voodoo. Tell me more. I'm learning.
So, how did voodoo come to New Orleans?
After the Louisiana Purchase, American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans also removed the ban on West Indies slaves. Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in Santo Domingo, what is now Haiti. Between the lifting of the ban and the Haitian Revolt, West Indies slaves began pouring into New Orleans. Some of them were free people of color, freed or escaped slaves. Some came with their white owners who were fleeing from the revolt.
Wow, you can just keep on going. He knows a lot about historical voodoo. And actually went through at a bad time? No. It's totally fine. Totally fine. More.
What happened
Tell me
when
more.
the West Indies slaves got here?
I guess you're a fan of this game, then, Cheeky
The
Geeky.
native
You want to see
slaves were
more?
more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight, if only in the form of a communal bond. Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
Great Zombie. I had to wait until I stopped driving to subscribe. That is very wise of you, Cheeky Geeky. Thank you for not doing so whilst driving. And hopefully you're not driving whilst typing now as well. You mentioned Wayne June. I've never heard anyone talk about him before, and he's my favorite narrator. Wayne June is excellent. And as you've now probably figured out, if Wayne June is your favorite narrator, he is the one that does all of our alerts here on this channel for following, raids, subscribing, all that good jazz. Fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Home now. Good. Subscribe because you are a Wayne June fan, to be honest. What's not to like? To be fair, I am a fan of a lot of voice actors. It isn't just Wayne June, but Wayne June is an excellent voice actor. You might have heard me also fangirl about Dave Fennoy as well, which is the voice actor for this gentleman right here, who I have forgotten his name. Is his name Dr. John? I think he's a doctor something. Tell me more.
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
By 1817, the voodoo activities were beginning to cause fear among the white slave owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons, and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances, right in sight of Creole society. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
I don't know, I thought it was Batsy that does Wayne June's voice. I am now skeptical, because a lot of people have now said that they thought it was me that did my own alerts. No. I'm not a good enough voice actor to do my own alerts. I want to move on to current voodoo, but also exhausting historical voodoo. It is colored yellow, so we should learn all we can about it, right?
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
There were a variety of kings and queens at first, voodoo priests and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power emerged. This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
Hey, there we go. Current voodoo.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo and is only a part of true voodoo. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in the religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic. I personally am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo, but it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
The migration that Dr. John just talked about of voodoo moving from, well, Africa and other countries, I suppose, over to, or continents, over to New Orleans is very interesting. They've explained it well. Saying here, Wayne is at the top of my list. Reading The Horror of Dunwich is hands down my all-time favorite. I didn't know that he read The Horror of Dunwich. I may need to give that a look up. Lovecraft. Yeah, certainly his thing, I suppose. Heard the word voodoo so much in this stream, brain just suddenly forgot what voodoo is. A religion. Tell me about Marie Laveau.
Tell me about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaux, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added to the mystique. The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the empire.
More, please.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
The Laveau tomb, where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried, is in St. Louis Cemetery No. 1. It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists alike. I myself take tours through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No, but the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
Oh, you can also learn about hoodoo.
What exactly is hoodoo?
Hoodoo refers to magic folk traditions of the South. Hoodoo is a bastard of voodoo. Many of the gree-gree are similar, But hoodoo does not have the religious aspects of voodoo.
Okay. So maybe instead of voodoo rituals that are taking place, it's hoodoo rituals, which are, as Dr. John said, it's like a non-religious bastardization of the traditions.
So how is the
Chat.
museum business?
Those who truly seek to understand are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Sounds about like my shop.
Really missing out. The way you can go from deep, smooth voice to a ranting maniac is a masterpiece. I'm sure it's inspiring. It sounds like a really good time, actually. The thing about Lovecraft is that the stuff that he started is great. His personal work, however, is varied. There's a few gems and rest being, yeah. Hey. If you write a lot, they're not all going to be winners. But the general concept was, of course, popular. Chat some more.
So where do you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
We do have a snake scale. Hold on. Let's take a look.
The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
Okay. Can we
The
just
snake is too far away.
It's fine.
A
View?
very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
I have this scale. Do you know anything about it?
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone.
I'm asking someone that may know about the scale. Is that not obvious?
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Okay, can't compare it to that snake scales. How about if I flash this fake badge?
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
Never mind. What else could I ask him about? Oh! Yes, the patterns. Let's ask him about those.
Do these marks look familiar?
They look like the scribbling of a child to me.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, what about the other ones? Probably not, right?
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
Never mind. Worth a try. What else could we do? We still can't combine anything else. How about I offer you a shirt and some hair gel?
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot.
Never mind. Well. Okay, so. Wishing stump.
I wish Malia Getty were mine forever. Really. I mean it.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
This game must be wild with Tim Curry doing all this
An
insane
official
stuff.
voodoo wishing stump. Rub it and make a wish, a card says.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Tomorrow, triple SU drops? Yes. I've been saving up my my energy to get those tokens for it, whatever they're called. Could be good. I wasn't done there. Why did I go to the map?
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Little shrine here.
The voodoo shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
Black candle, coffin wine, voodoo doll, fly across skull.
They lend a certain psychotic ambiance, no? Will that look sacrilegious? Wonder who that poor bastard was. Magenta Moonbeam. Voodoo Inn.
A flyer advertising Magenta Moonbeam, a local voodooienne. Her parlor is on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine.
Let's have one of the, if I recall correctly, 12 balls on relic machines? I think so. Yeah, something along those lines.
It wouldn't be much of a voodoo museum without a voodoo doll. This coffin is so small.
Yeah, it is actually a very small coffin.
A waste of some perfectly good wine, if you ask me.
That is vodka. That is not wine. It even says it right there. VODK. We can use something with the coffin, interestingly. What could that be?
That doesn't seem to...
Sketchbook?
Gabriel can't see a way to...
No. Tweezers to pull out the nails?
Gabriel can't see...
No. Bless. I have no idea.
Gabriel can't... Gabriel can't...
No, I don't... Oh, wait, what's this in the corner? Looks like a little pattern on the coffin, but I don't think it's necessarily related. Can we slide this gift certificate into the coffin?
That doesn't seem to work.
No. The goals are set for a ratio of entering and Gwyniphon. You can do that. Do that for sure. You can also maybe hand something to the drummer.
Gabriel can't do it.
Flick the light switch? Why would we do this?
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the snake doesn't
We
like
have
it.
air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
The snake isn't a fan of the air conditioning. Why is that?
The fan is entrenched in the window frame. It's an electrical switch. The fan is the fan might... There's a beaten up old...
Can you tell me about Madam Moonbeam?
Do you know this woman?
Magenta Moonbeam, yes. She is a local voodooienne. There are many of them in New Orleans. They often do business selling gris-gris, telling fortunes, providing luck, and occasionally misfortune. I often refer those who seek a deeper experience with voodoo to her.
Ah. How interesting. Hey, Batsy. Hello, Pidge. Welcome to the madness that is Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. What was with this snake? Why did it go nuts? Snake prefers hot environment because they are... I'm not even... What? Poikilotherm? They don't have self-regulating body temperature, and cold make them hibernate. Yeah, so if we flicked on the air conditioning, why would the snake then get aggressive and freak out? Surely it would stop moving if it got cold. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I hope you're having a good day, Pidge. Looking forward to Thursday. As are many people. So I hear. It'll be a very good time. For those that don't know, we'll be playing... this is Pidge, Ocker, Schneebles and I will be playing Content Warning altogether for the first time.
Even if that were for sale, Gabriel couldn't afford it.
And it's gonna be horrifying, no
A
doubt.
beaded gourd is on display.
Maybe Snake hates AC so much it knows by sound alone? Possibly. It seems like they're almost trying to attack Dr. John and break out.
The pole is solidly connected to the floor. Gabriel doesn't recognize the museum's flags. A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel wonders who she might be.
Knife on the wall. Wait a minute. That's the knife that is sometimes our cursor.
Something about the shape of that knife gives Gabriel the creeps. Gabriel doesn't want anything to do with that knife.
That's gonna be a thing though,
Yeah,
surely.
right. I'd probably cut my own head off with that thing.
Can I clay the knife? That makes sense to me.
Gabriel can't see.
Nope, never mind. None of these other things would make sense to use with the knife.
Flickering candles lend an appropriately spooky atmosphere to the museum.
Good man, I just need to chill out before the end stream. Also might have a game for you. Can I put it in the Discord? Absolutely.
Looks like Jack Nicholson.
I wasn't expecting
Reminds me
that.
of a book critic for the New York Times.
Jack Nicholson. Oh, there's a whip up here as well.
A leather whip hangs from a peg on the wall.
Ooh, hurt me.
Gabriel, please.
Goodbye, Dr. John.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
Okay, so we have St. Louis Cemetery. Moonbeam Residence now. Dixieland Drugstore, which is open.
Hello.
Huh?
There's a tiny dog.
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Bienvenue, Madame Casano. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker. I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink, not in weeks.
Now, don't that beat all? I'll need some easy night candles then, huh?
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosary good, sure enough, but you buying them candles too, boy, you gonna whip any no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them around to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know. Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dame. I've been in misery.
Now, you put 9 pinheads up in a little box. Add a pinch of graveyard dust. Put it up under her front post step. That'll turn the trick back on Miss Lefebvre, and she be the one with the bellyache. I got the pins of dust right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though, don't hurt to be proactive neither now, does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It's nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
What a conversation. And I'm just now noticing the alligator head in a dress. This game is wild. Ooh. I gotta look at this mannequin. Gotta.
It's a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask.
But why?
There's no room for him in the bookstore.
It must be the crocodile thing, but even I'm not interested in undressing that mannequin.
The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head. To get the mask, Gabriel would have to buy it.
Would I need Oh, what is this? Gris?
Dried herbs hang from the ceiling.
Those are gree-gree.
Gree-gree.
They full of magic. No guarantee, though, you know?
No thanks. I don't even want to think about what might be in them.
Take a deep breath. The shelf holds containers of dried items.
Hey,
Flowers,
Sleeveless.
grasses, and black cat bones.
Hey, so much stuff to look at. Alright, Willie, talk to me. What's your deal?
The proprietor doesn't look especially friendly. His business probably doesn't depend on walk-ins.
Hi there. Is this your stall?
This the Dixieland drugstore. And I own it. Me. Name's Walker. Willie Walker.
Stretch and a posture check. Alright, whilst this conversation is going on, I will do a little stretch.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These is novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they magic, it's not my concern, you know?
You holding back on me?
Are you telling me that you own a voodoo shop, but you know nothing about voodoo practices?
Ça n'est pas ça faire blanc.
What does that mean?
It means you should mind your own business, monsieur.
He's not very friendly, is he? Anything about these murders?
What do you know about the voodoo murders? What did you say?
Nothing. Them killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
I am suspicious. New Orleans.
What do you think of New Orleans?
I live here all my life, me.
Okay.
What do you think of New Orleans?
If you're not from around here, monsieur, you should sign up for some tours.
Animal masks? Yeah.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
The only one left is Willie Jr. over there, the old crocodile. He's sort of a mascot now, him.
Snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in voodoo?
Pythons, boas, so I've heard.
Really? Do you have one?
Are you crazy? What would I want with a python?
Cabri sounds cool.
What did you mean when you said Cabri Sanko?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
Why are you gaslighting us, man?
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
Marie? She's somebody from the old days. One of them old folk tales. The tourists eat it up, no?
That customer of yours, the little old lady.
Customer?
The woman I saw in here, Madame Casino, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
We are getting nowhere. Huh. What about yourself?
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
How'd you get started?
How did you get into this kind of business?
Now, why should I discuss my business with you, man?
I got myself remnants of an Easter egg here. It's alright. It was 50% off. I can enjoy it.
So,
a little chat.
This is a voodoo store, huh?
Voodoo? No, man. This a curio shop. The things you see here from local folklore. None of it real, I tell you for sure.
What about all these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claims. Sold as curio only. It mean what it say, no? These are novelties, not voodoo.
Okay. Willie Jr. Tell me.
About Willie Jr. Would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
100? You gotta be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. are very close, no? I couldn't part with him for less.
Okay. There is a high John.
I don't know what that stuff does, but I don't like the sound of it.
Tell me about it.
The entire shelf is stocked with containers of High John the Conqueror root powder.
Okay.
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve Lagnia. Free bottle of Lover Come Back to Me oil, or Master Gambling oil with every purchase over $50.
Lagniappe. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
A little something extra, huh?
The sign says, Special...
Lagniappe.
Okay. Well, maybe I can get him to talk about some of these items.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Oh, not very helpful. What about the snake thing?
Do you know anything about snake scales?
I got some snake root and snake powder, but I order them wholesale. I don't handle snakes. I don't like them at all.
What about these? Do you know anything about this?
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, monsieur.
Why am I even here? Okay, we have Moonbeam, St. Louis Cemetery. So many people I could talk to now. Why would I go to the Moonbeam residence? Cemetery could be useful. Let's read this first.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Schneebles. Schneebles, you've rated us. We'll give you a shout out. Hello, Schneebles. How are you doing, buddy? You got to the last campfire. I'm unfamiliar. It sounds cozy. Hope you're doing well, though. Hopefully your stream was lovely. I'm very much looking forward to Thursday. It should be a good time. If you need to raid and run, this will go to everybody, by the way, that just came in on the raid. Thank you for being here for the first part. But if you need to get out of here, because it is getting late, I'll probably be ending stream soon as well, actually. I'll give it another 20 minutes or so. Go to 11 o'clock. But if you need to raid and run, or get some food or water, look after yourselves, please do so. But if you got nothing better to do with your time, you are more than welcome to stay here. Me too. I don't know about you, Schneebels, but I've not looked into content warning at all, other than looking at the Steam trailer for when Pidge sent it to me. So, yeah, first reactions. It's gotta be a time. Very much looking forward to it. Should be good. We are currently playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. It is a 2014 remake of a game from 1993 by Sierra Games? Yeah, point and click. Apparently, it's very, very good, but I'm getting lost already. But hey, we'll just kind of click our way through until we get to the end. It's good though. We're fucked. We are fucked. Hello, Oka. And hello, Amari. Alright, so you long play that on Thursday? What he's saying is Pedro will be the most experienced member of the team. Seems like it, yeah. He told me that he told us all that he did like what, one playthrough for 10, 20 minutes or something like that. Yeah, it's... Let's just say I'm gonna have to have a pair of trousers nearby to change into, I'm sure. Oh, I never even played Lethal Company. Never got around to it. But this seems even more scary than that. Kind of in the brown pants. Yeah, you get it. Abri Sancor. What does it mean? Willie, the Dixieland drugstore owner, said that when I tried to chat him up on the voodoo murders. So it has something to do with the killings. He knows more than he's gonna tell someone like me. Nothing but curious. Yeah, right. But he was real friendly with that old woman who came in earlier with that annoying yapping little dog. Madame Casanois. Oh, Casanou? I don't know. French. I'd sure like to talk to an authentic believer like her. Croc mask at the Dixieland drugstore is the only animal mask I've seen. I want the damn thing, but I'm broke as usual. I need to dig up some cash. It's an upcoming voodoo holiday called St. John's Eve. These murders are connected to real voodoo. Bet there'll be something going on then. Okay, so then maybe we ask at the Moonbeam residence? Let's go to the cemetery first. Seems more interesting. Oh. Alright. What are these?
Gabriel can't take the marks with him that way.
Okay.
Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall. The wall doesn't work that way. The wall doesn't...
Why am I given the option? Sketchbook. Sketch it. There's also something on the ground. A brick?
I want a copy of these strange marks.
Interesting.
The marks are reddish in color and remind Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least.
There's some kind of cipher, maybe? Each one represents a different letter. Oh, okay, it's gone. Hello? I missed my opportunity to talk to that guy. Wait, what? How strange.
A stone angel stands silently before a tomb. The tomb is securely closed.
Tell me more about it.
This is the tomb of Marie Laveau, Voodoo Queen of Narlands.
Okay.
A plaque on the tomb reads, Laveau.
Marie Laveau, this Greek revival tomb is reputed burial place of this notorious voodoo queen. A mystic cult, voodooism of African origin, was brought to this city from Santo Domingo and flourished in 19th century. Marie Laveau was the most widely known of many practitioners of the cult.
Mosley and I used to switch street signs, but this is really sick. No thanks.
Food, trinkets, and more unsettling things have been left at Marie Laveau's tomb as offerings from believers.
Exit to tomb.
if the name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
My family's tomb is down that way, past the Ross tomb.
Oh, his family's tomb. Interesting.
No way. Something might answer. St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 is one of the most historic and beautiful places in the quarter.
It's all quite packed in, isn't it?
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb, but at the moment, he's not sure what to say or how to say it.
Yeah, I have no idea how to... Wait, can I combine? No, I still can't combine anything. Oh, no, wait. I can combine the voodoo code with nothing. It's fine. Awesome in finish is literally pouch rat. Of that piece of info. Thank you. I don't think I need to look at all of these tombs.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Alright. How about we follow the groundskeeper? Getty tomb.
The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty. Two enormous vases flank the front of the Getty tomb.
Push it over.
Gabriel looks at and in the vases, but he doesn't see anything he wants to take.
What about this one? Oh, can't do the other one. A
An
statue?
angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb. Two heavy, solid marble doors provide an entrance to the tomb. The tomb door is securely shut against the material world.
Of course it is. Let's
Open
talk to it.
sesame.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Worth a try.
The doors are heavy and shut tight.
Switch.
It's locked shut.
What do you mean it's locked shut?
There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors.
Yeah, operate it, please.
The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
Right, so we need to bring a key back.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
I don't think there's anything else we can learn from this. Go back to the entrance. Is the groundskeeper going to be there again? He is. Let's try to talk to him. See what he knows.
Could I have a minute of your time?
What you need, boy?
I guess we don't need to ask about all of these things, but they could be useful. Let's ask about Marie.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, a powerful voodooian and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Ooh, other marked tombs. Tell me more.
You said there were other marked tombs?
Yep. I've seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and congreve, animal parts, human parts even, it look like. Male parts, if you get my meaning. And this is one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
Tell me about all of these things.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis No. 1.
What a name.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, of course. But a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound, they don't know what they doing.
What about the cemetery?
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins will float right out of their graves.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Them dead will go floating right down into the Dakota. Of course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice. It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War. Back further, too. Take a look around. You'll see.
What about animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, never mind. Snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course. I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
Okay, maybe we can show him the snake scale that we got. About the murders.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Isn't it just awful, them finding those bodies with the voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody trying to cover their tracks is all.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the same. Voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
New Orleans?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seem like everyone wants to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
Okay. We're getting through a lot of this quite quickly. St. John's Eve.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Well, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo. Sometimes we get weird goings-on in the cemetery on that night. More often on a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and who knows what.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do in it, but it can be pretty.
Do you know French?
Do you have any idea what Caprice Sans Call means?
Nope. Can't say that I do.
Shit. Talk about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
Oh. Well, okay.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I may perhaps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
Alright. Well, good chat. Thanks for the help. I think we now should try to focus on... we could go to the Moonbeam residence. That is an option. We go to Greater New Orleans. There we go. Getty Mansion. That's where we should be going. We might be getting ahead of ourselves going to all of these extra areas, but hey, we found out about them now. What a beautiful place. Huh.
May I help you?
Hello, Mr. Butler. Oh, I didn't ask the gravekeeper dude about the scale.
The man looks intellectual, polished, and impervious. He gazes at Gabriel with a superior eye. Gabriel wonders if he's Malia's secretary, bodyguard, butler, or something more personal.
Okay.
Better not try that. The man looks ready to whip up an army at the slightest notice.
Can I just have a chat?
I'd like to see Malia Getty, please.
I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
How about I ask again?
I'd really like to see Malia Getty.
I told you that unless you have official business with Ms. Getty, I cannot let you in.
Okay, official business.
I do have official business.
Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Selling encyclopedias, magazine subscriptions, silverware polish. We are selling silverware polish.
Are you tired of polishing silver day in and day out?
We don't have silver. All of our utensils are solid gold.
Oh, I see. Well, I represent Lumor Armored Cars, and...
Beat it. And comb your hair.
Oh, that didn't go so well. Okay. Can I use this on myself?
There's no reason to wear that at the moment.
No. But I can throw a brick through the window, right? Surely that's something I can do. No? Come now.
The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation homes and mansions. This particular mansion is impeccably groomed.
Can we now just brick the butler?
May I help you?
Oh, he's forgotten who I was. That's good.
Does this do anything for you?
I thought it actually was
No,
going to do that then.
It does not, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm the police. Let me in.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Ms. Getty.
Got it.
Ms. Getty will see you. Right this way.
Mine.
Ms. Getty will be down shortly.
A beautiful room.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Have a quick look around. Interesting, but don't think I necessarily need to look at any of this.
Undoubtedly proof that there is a God. I'm trying
Trying what?
to reach the truth.
Gabriel is trying to impress the girl, not make her gag.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Getty?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
Okay. Can't believe flirting with her is one of our main objectives. That's wild. Let's go through everything she knows.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh? Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
What about the murders?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
I think she knows that we're not really a detective.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
Gabriel. Get it together, man. Snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm no expert. I don't fear them like most people do.
St. John's Eve.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
Marie Laveau?
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
I've heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
Gabriel Sanko?
Do you have any idea what Gabriel Sanko means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
I have no idea.
That's confidential information, ma'am.
Animal masks, please.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know why we're asking
Animal
people about
masks.
animal masks, to be
I
honest.
don't know what you mean.
She really doesn't know a lot.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
Husband, boyfriend. Career.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Boo-hoo. Interests.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Tell me about your family.
Tell me about your family.
Why does Gabriel say exactly what I say all the time?
Family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
Oh, I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you, or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large extended family.
I see.
Alright. You got a boyfriend?
Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
I get it. I get it. Why bring the government in, huh?
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology.
Vanderbilt?
But my family's interests came first.
Oh, why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please. I do have some morals, Detective.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
Oh, 28. Only a year younger than me, though she does not look like she's younger than I. He did not leave, Detective, but don't worry, I'll be back for the DLC.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have few friends. A woman in my position can't really afford them.
Okay.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, Detective.
Okay. What about the lake? We saw you there.
Tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could. But I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
I suppose we're flirting now.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
Wild. That wasn't immediately refuted. Again?
I can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Getty. Your legs are so strong. Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical activity.
This is inappropriate.
Oh, me too.
Actually, I was referring to swimming and modern dance. I can't say that I do much exercising at the lake, though.
Ah, well, it was worth asking.
I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, we probably should.
If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
We got an achievement there, guys.
Robert?
For excessive flirting.
Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I'm just doing what the game told me to do. I clicked the yellow. That's what I did.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Okay. Malia's sharp. Didn't take too long for her to figure out I wasn't a cop. And it took even less time for her to kick me out. There's just something about her. I'm pretty sure she feels the attraction too. Good old night charm hasn't failed me yet. Okay, good. Lovely. Well, I didn't ask her about any of this, though. That's an issue. What about if I knock again?
Miss Getty is busy, officer, and has instructed me to wish you good luck. That is all.
If you just tell her
goodbye, sir.
Well, she didn't dob us into the butler, at least. That's good. Okay. I think I'll call it there for the night, as it's nearly been 4 hours. Ugh, I'm getting tired. But that's an interesting game. Should we play it more? What do you think? I'm uncertain. Could be a good time. Right, let me find someone that I can now raid. We have we have jackdaws. Like, we raided them fairly recently. Maybe we go say hello to... Why are so many people in my followers list playing AFK of the AFK Journey? Is that actually supposed to be a good game? Keep getting advertisements for it on like YouTube and things, but I just ignore them. It sounds like a bad mobile game, to be honest. Let's go say hi to jackdaws. Make it nice and easy for ourselves. Okay. Should work? There it is. Well, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. Thank you for the raids from Schneebles and Sarah. Super appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Redbeard. Nice to have you here. And Cheeky Geeky for the 3 months of subscriptions. That's very kind of you too. And Gak as well. And Sarah. A lot has happened today. I'll be back on Thursday, as mentioned before, with some content warning. It's going to be a time. I'm a little bit afraid, but we'll get through it. Say hi to Jackdaws for me, everybody. And, yeah, have a good couple of days. Take care of yourselves. Catch you for the next one.